folks, how are you doing? I have an unboxing that I am very excited about. Not quite Fight Crate level excitement, but who knows? After we learn a little bit more about it, maybe I'll get there in the future. I got in on the Riddle Box of Horrors. In case you're not familiar with Riddle Box of Horrors, it's a brand new subscription company, horror-based company. They have tiers. The highest is 85. I think the lowest is 40, and there might be one in between. I'm not sure exactly all the differences in the lowest ones. I will say the big thing as far as the box I got is you're guaranteed a sticker. You're guaranteed a mask from Trick or Treat Studios, which value alone on that, what, $50? You're guaranteed some sort of NECA or other high quality figure, and you're guaranteed something from Dead End Toys, which you've seen at least 3 or 4 Dead End Toys unboxings on my channel. You know I'm a fan. It's something I was told. Ras Farrow did give me a little clue as far as what was in it. He didn't tell me the movie or anything like that. He did say he was pretty sure the movie that they picked is one that's never had anything from it, which is why I like Dead End Toys. Because, one, it's exclusive to this box, which means they'll be limited to probably around 100, 150 based on how many boxes they made. But two, because then you get a collectible from a movie that might have been pretty cool. I know the theme. Now, I'll be honest with you. Of the boxes, they sent out sample boxes, which is how people found out about this. They sent out sample director boxes to Al, Johnny, and Darren, and they were all different. Al's was clowns, which I loved, and that box, if that box was available that day, I would have paid $120 for it. They sent Johnny George Romero's box, which I thought was really good, although the mask wasn't one that interested me. Like, I like masks of creature villains. Like, maybe at the end of the video I'll flash to a couple of the masks I have right in front of me on the shelf below. But the money, the value is still there. The backs Darren get was, I think it was like creatures or predators of some sort, and his mask was Jaws or Bruce, and that was a great one too. So every box I saw, the value was more than that, hands down. And they didn't even have the Dead End Toys exclusives in them. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. The relationship with Dead End Toys sort of helped me feel better because I think it legitimized it a little bit, and as it wasn't Killbox popping up out of nowhere. And I know not mean to put these folks in the same breath as that, but you always got to be weary when there's a brand new company out there. Some are legit and do great, and some are fly-by-nights, and maybe they're fly-by-nights because it's a scam, maybe they're fly-by-nights because they're struggling, but these folks, I gave a shot. And the box just came today. They sent the tracking really quickly. The box got a little bit beat up, but that's never on their fault. That's always the post office. But you know what it is. You got the nice little sticker on it, Little Shop of Horrors. Sorry, I said all the time, Little Shop. Love Little Shop of Horrors, the little box of horrors. So I'm gonna crack the tape. As I said, the theme in this one is 1987, which could be a lot of stuff, like Lost Boys, Nightmare on Elm Street 3. You had Hellraiser. You also had lesser known stuff, like you had Bad Taste. You had Return to Horror High with George Clooney, which is a movie I really liked and I've seen many times. You know, lesser known frick. I don't think a lot of people are aware of it because it might fall between the cracks. Creepshow 2 was 1987. Blood Diner, 1987. I would love something with Blood Diners for the Dead End Toys exclusive, but I don't necessarily know what they would use. You know, and there's a whole bunch of other, what was the one? That's not Subspecies. What was the one? There was even Full Moon had something out then. I cheated a little bit. I was looking sort of at the list of 1987. But I don't know. No idea what's going to be in here. As far as what the mask I would like, I don't know. I mean, there's so many options. Oh, Evil Dead 2. That was also 1987. So there's so many freaking options as to what the mask could be. I guess we'll have to find out. So I'm going to put this on the side, and I'm going to try to do the mask last. Although, it's probably a big mask, and if it's on top of the box, that might not be the easiest thing to do. Okay, that's the mask. I want to grab that. That's... Okay, can I grab the mask and put it... Okay, I got the mask in my hand. I'm going to put it behind where I got the box stashed. So I think I'm good for now. Okay. T-shirt. Look at this is colorful for whatever it is. Oh, okay. It's one of the movies I mentioned. Bad Taste. Which, you know what? I'm okay with Bad Taste because it's different and it really is a beautiful t-shirt as far as the colors go. Now, as far as the movie itself, I don't know how big you are as to vomiting, but there's a lot of vomit involved in that movie. Pretty gnarly kills. It's definitely culty. I know Hobby made a bust of the main character in it, and the bust looked really good, but as far as the movie itself, it challenges a little bit when I say every movie's worth it. I love Bad Taste. Don't kill me for it. Just wasn't one of my favorites. Let's see. Next we have... Oh, we got the Dead End Toys one. Okay. Oh, it's actually I have 100, the women edition. Now this is different. It's very different. We got the eyeball from Necromantic. Now, Necromantic, some of you might be, I don't know if you can see that. I know the ground, I don't know where it's coming from. Some of you may be familiar with Necromantic. Some of you may not. Necromantic, it's an interesting film. I have seen it. In essence, a guy brings a guy who's doing cleanup brings up a body for him and his wife to play with, and the wife actually likes the body a little bit more than him, and you can imagine what some of that stuff does. And this is the eyeball from the molested body. I don't know how you stand on necrophilia. I know how I stand on necrophilia. Definitely a little necrophilia in this movie. Still maybe not as disturbing as all the vomiting and Bad Taste, but this is it. I will hang this proudly with my other Dead End Toys figures, although this is one that, although I seem to buy a lot there on the site, I don't know if this is one I would have ran to. This is why, though, I like this box, because they'll take an obscure movie, which means in the future, if they keep with that trend, I don't love this movie in particular, but what if the next theme they pick an obscure film that I do love? So I like that idea a lot. Necromantic. Of all the movies I would have guessed, and I'm pretty sure Jay was right, there's no way they have anybody else that's ever made something. Not Jay. Ras Farrow was right. No, there's no way anyone else has ever made something from that movie. But, continue. We got a DVD. Okay, this is good. This is the full moon one. Okay, so this was it. This is Creepazoids. And you know what? I did not realize Linnea Quigley was in it. This will make me want to watch it that much more. Linnea Quigley, as far as my personal horror scream queens, she's very high up on my list of people I like to watch in movies. Danielle Harris is my favorite. And obviously there's Jamie Lee Curtis, who no one would put Harris above her. Yeah, other than me. I like a lot of the movies I've seen lately with her. But this is really neat. Essentially, Creepazoids, if you've never seen Creepazoids, it has a very Resident Evil-esque vibe. Like they go back to a hospital or a place of scientific research, and there's stuff there that they didn't know was there, and the things don't want them there. So it's interesting. I have not seen this in a very long time, but I will 100% revisit it. 100% revisit it. This is good. I am trying to indoctrinate a buddy of mine into horror movies, and so far he's liking the stuff I'm showing him because I'm picking stuff that have a lot of freaking hot women in it, and that babysitter motif for really comedic things. But like that might be a good attempt at seeing if he can go for something very, very B. But not bad frick at all. Next we have, I don't know what this is. Oh, we got a pin. Creepshow 2. I mentioned Creepshow 2. Okay, I do, as you can see. Can you see one of them? I guess you can see my big pin board over my left shoulder. If I do this, you'll see a couple other ones over my right. But I'll definitely stick this in with my Creepshow pins. I think this might be my first Creepshow 2 pin. It's upside down, but the packaging looks really neat too. So if you're somebody who doesn't have a pin board, it could be displayed nicely like this. I wonder if that's how they're going to do all their pin packaging. If it is, it's actually pretty neat. And it could be a selling point for some too. So next we got a figure, it feels like. You got a VHS tape, a book, and a bag. Let's take a look at the bag. Happy Halloween, Craig. Craig. That's my name. I should know how to say it, right? Okay, we got a bag of candy. Okay, neat. Now, believe it or not, the big guy avoids candy and been trying to, but I will definitely find a nice home for that. So I don't want to tempt myself by having beautiful deliciousness in there. But it does all look like candy, so I think I'm safe. VHS tape. Oh, not a VHS. Oh, is this spotted? Is this? Doesn't say on it. This has sort of the Lot and Rentals vibe, which I've never gotten, but I think I seen Al's Horror Shop have. Was the It one he did? Let me check it out. What's inside? What's in the box? Okay, it is one. Yeah, I think it is. It doesn't. Does it say on it? Wow, that's a strong smell that came from that box. I don't know if there's Von Reynolds on. I don't see horror, VHS, United Video. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see if it's a spoiler card. But either way, this is definitely the same vibe as Von Rentals. The vampire teeth. And what do people do when they get these teeth? They stick them in and go blah like a vampire. That is really unsanitary. I'm not going to do that. I don't know where they've been. I just told you there's a weird smell coming from this box. That could be awful. So we got cards. We got gargoyles. We got Bernie Wrightson Series 2, which looks like Swamp Thing, but it's definitely not. Skeleton Warriors. The Frighteners and the Crow. I will be honest with you, cards like that. Okay, who's this? Oh, Zombie Tarot. The Eight of Cups. This I love. This I think is neat. Nice little key value to it. I like that a lot. As far as all the cards, to be honest with you, I will never open these packs. Maybe I'll put them in a giveaway box if someone wants them. I do like the Lost Boys container. I'm trying to find something to do with that. I want to get the Lost Boys figures, Michael and David, but they're a little pricey, and I don't want them that much, so it's kind of, we'll see. Got to get lucky with where you find them, etc. But that's neat. Let's see, what do we got now? We got a figure. We got a print. Oh, I can't believe I forgot to mention this. I did see this as well. Monster Squad was also 87. Monster Squad, I'm very happy to get a Monster Squad item in there. That is very neat. Look at that. Very comic book-like. That will likely get framed as well. Although, every time I yank something out, I say that. And you only have so much wall space, so we'll see what we can do. Figure, book. See what the book is. Oh, we got... Okay, we got a comic, too. And we got a Horror Hound. Horror Hound, I actually don't know. I don't know Horror Hound. I've never... That's awesome. Nice new horror magazine for me to check out. I say new. It's probably not new, but to me it's new. This is the September-October issue. You know what? I'm giving a midterm tomorrow. As the crowd thins out and I don't have to watch him like a hawk, I will have this with me and I'll probably break it out and read it. As far as the comic, we have Evil Ed. Which is, okay, Evil Ed #1. I like that. That's neat. It's funny, whenever anyone says Evil Ed, this isn't the Evil Ed they think of. They think of the Fight Night you saw me talk about before. Right? Evil Ed never says Fight Night. Evil Ed. So many Eds. Wow, look in the background of that comic. You got Bin Laden and you got Hitler. If seeing Bin Laden and Hitler in a comic does not make you want to read that comic, I don't know what will. And that might be Dracula? It looks like Doctor Strange. It won't be Doctor Strange. I will check that out. I haven't read a comic in a very, very long time. I will still give that a go. Let's see. Okay, so that's... so just to figure, I see it. It's a Predator. Okay. I will be honest with you. Value-wise, this figure's great. I don't do Predator figures. The only other one I got in the Root Crate, the Jungle Edition, and I've been holding on to that for a giveaway. Maybe this will get thrown in the mix too. The only reason I don't do it is because they make too many of them. Like, it's hard enough keeping up with some of the Freddy's and Jasons when you look at Aliens and Predators and the amount they produce. But we got Jungle Encounter Dutch. And I better hurry up. This has been a long-ass video already. No one's going to want to sit through this. I'm going to move the box. Nothing's in the box. And mask is here. Let's grab it. This is... Tag just fell off. I'm pretty sure I saw the tag though as it was tumbling. And it was a Evil Dead 2 tag. which meant, to go along with the comic, we have Evil Ed. Oh, it even says on that, Evil Ed, Trick or Treat Studios. Beautiful mask, very sweet. I honestly don't have any interest in Evil Ed masks. So this will be available, folks. Trade box, maybe. Reach out to me. If I know you from Guild Collectors or Joe's House of Horror, absolutely. Not that I don't like the mask from Trick or Treat. Great quality. Just, I'll show you in a second. At the end of the video, I'll show you something. But that does look really, really good. I stand behind it. I'm not an Evil Ed mask guy. But, folks, this is my first go around with this box. And it's expensive. $85 is a big number. So it's not something I would get every month. It was something I would look as far as what's featured. Now, some say, well, why don't you get the small version? Because if I got the small version and there was a mask I really loved in the bigger version, it would upset me. So as long as I don't do it, it won't bother me as much. I know that sounds ridiculous, but that's how this collector's mind works. But value-wise, if you into boxes like this, again, to me, Fight Crate is still the king. But 1 month in, the showing, I think, that they put forward is tremendous. You know, and I love the uniqueness of some of the things they pick. Creepazoids, the Ross Boy. I think it looked like Ron Reynolds. It didn't say, and it wasn't... Is this a card? No, it didn't say. Just had this whole 30th anniversary thing. So I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But thank you for checking out my video. Before I sign off the video, though, I will turn this around and show you I've been mentioning some masks, right? These are the 3 of the masks that I have on display. I have Jeepers the Creeper, Mr. Boogie, and Gunther. So Gunther is another reason why the Evil Ed probably won't work for me, because they look freaking very similar. But, folks, thanks for checking out my videos. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below. You into the Evil Ed masks? I know you want to do some sort of something, or let me know. Have a good one. Sorry for the longest video. I think this is my longest video ever. I apologize.